morning.
Hi, good morning. Kelsey Mann with Hormel. Nice to see you, Erin. How are you today?
Kelsey, thanks for coming in. I'm good. How are you?
Good, thank you. Can I go ahead and sit down and set my materials down?
Please.
So I know we talked about the kids being geared up for soccer season in this cold, so how is the season going?
So far, so good. Couple wins, couple losses, so doing well, thank you.
Oh, good. And I know Sarah has a dance recital coming up. Is she excited?
She is. She is.
Good. I know Jim, my son, is so ready for soccer season to be over, but he's really enjoyed it. He's ready to gear up for basketball.
Oh, right.
That's his
into the winter,
real passion.
the winter sport.
Right.
Good.
So he's enjoyed soccer so far, but he's really ready to hit basketball season.
Good for him.
So I know we kind of, when we've talked on the phone and we set 20 minutes. Is that still the case for today?
It is. It is.
Okay, great. And on the phone, I know we discussed that we really want to find an innovative product to get into your store line to really drive sales. Is that the case today?
It is.
Okay, great. I'm so excited to bring this Rev into your store and discuss this option. I know that we discussed on the phone that we could get it in within a week and the product, and that we're just really looking forward to having this option.
Okay.
So I kind of want to talk a little. I know we talked about keeping your sales from Walmart. So what are some things that you really see as keeping customers in your store as opposed to them supplementing at Walmart?
Well, I guess you kind of opened the door that I got to bring up the fact that Walmart is already selling the Rev Wraps, and I'm disappointed that they've already got the edge over me on the Rev Wraps. Is there anything we can, why did they get it before myself? And
of course, so your concern is why Walmart got the Rev Wrap first.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Well, what we're looking at now is I'm with you guys. That was not my sale, but I'm here for you. So what we're really focusing on is go ahead and getting this Rev Wrap into your store, so that's not an issue anymore.
Okay.
So because Walmart has it, we know that the demand is there. So that's not going to be a worry about getting this into your store and then having to worry about not selling it. So we know that people in your area know this product, but we want people to buy it from you.
Okay.
So I'm partnered with you to make this a huge success.
Okay.
Does that sound good?
Sounds good.
So that's really what I want to focus on today, is getting this into your store. So there's 3 things that I really want to focus on. That's determine the benefit of Rev Wrap for your store, show you the buzz behind Rev Wrap, so all our promotional material, and then getting this into your store in a timely manner, because on the phone we discussed that we could get it into your store in a week.
Are you going to help with figuring out the planograms and how to get it in line in our sets in our 53 locations?
Yes, I have a planogram here to show you today, so
okay.
We'll add that as the 4th item on our agenda to discuss the planogram and how to get it into the sets in your store.
Okay.
Is there anything else you'd like to add to that?
Nope.
Okay. Well, as we're talking, how is the competition affecting your sales?
Well, Walmart's taken a little bit of our business.
Okay. So we really want to focus on making sure we get all that business back. Does that sound like a great plan today? Get all that back?
I would be all for that, yes.
Great. And then we really also, what is your vision for this product in your, I know you're thinking about adding a couple stores, so what is your vision for the growth and expansion of Fast and Fresh?
Yeah, get my market share back from Walmart, add a few stores. We don't get a lot of teens in our stores, and so I guess that's another concern with this product would be, how are we going to get them into our stores to even know about this product?
Okay, so one of the concerns we'll address is getting teens into the store today.
Okay.
So I'll make sure I cover that when we go over the product.
Okay.
And then, so we've talked a lot about getting people back from Walmart. I just want to share with you a case that recently we've worked with. One of my colleagues had a store in New York that was dealing with the same issue. They were about a 60 chain store, so like yours, just a little bit bigger, and they realized that they were losing market share to Walmart. So what they did was they started bringing in the innovative products and really focusing on the health and convenience trends, and they've gotten most of their market share back. They've seen huge success, and they've been able to add 3 stores since introducing new and innovative products. Does that sound like a similar situation of what we're trying to do today?
That's impressive. Yep.
Okay, so I really want to kind of start with our promotion and kind of go through the product and show you how our promotion is really going to drive these teens into your store. So today we're showing the Hormel Rev. I know we've talked about it a little on the phone. So this is our 8 lines. Right now we're trying to get all 8 of these into your store to really express the variety. We've seen in IBIS World that variety is increasing sales 10 to 15%. So
Does Walmart have all 8?
yes, right now they're currently carrying all 8, and they've seen good success with all 8. I don't have the stats for Walmart with me today, but we know that Walmart is selling all 8 at a pretty consistent rate.
Okay.
So we know that Rev has a broad appeal. We know that consumers want it, they're using it for different occasions, and the convenience factor is really important to Rev. So what we're really focusing on, especially in this category, is having kids for the grab and go. So what we did was, we know Oscar Mayer Lunchables is a great product, but we've seen kids, once we get to this 13 to 17 age group, they're graduating from Lunchables. They're not going to want to carry it in their lunch as much. So we saw this void and decided to come up with a new product. So we did testing for 100 different varieties, and we really narrowed it down to the top 8 that in our test market worked the best. And so we're really focusing on this tween age group. Does that sound like a void you've seen in your stores?
Yes, but I want to make sure though that I'm not just transferring my Lunchable customers to a Rev. And
Right.
then I'm not gaining market share, I'm just transferring that, cannibalizing my Lunchables. So I want to make sure that we don't
So
do
your
that.
concern is that we're cannibalizing Lunchable sales.
Mhm.
Well, if you look at this, we're actually only sourcing 7% from our Lunchable sales. So the other things we're looking at is sourcing from our frozen foods or different snack meats, which in this category, we're also realizing we have a lot of new customers. So your Lunchable sales aren't going to be transferred in market share at all. We're not cannibalizing sales.
What about the frozen?
We're not seeing any cannibalization.
Okay.
It's taking frozen handhelds, but it's not cannibalizing it at all. We've seen the same amount of sales. We're just seeing people transfer one of their items maybe. Instead of getting 3 frozen items, they get 2 and then grab a Rev wrap. So we're not seeing any cannibalization.
But then I'm still not up a sale. I want them to buy their 3 frozen, and then I want them to buy 2 Revs.
Well, that's what we're really focusing on with promotion.
Okay.
So we don't feel like we're cannibalizing any category, and we don't feel like this is going to take away any market share from any category. Does that address your concern?
Yes.
And as we're talking about Rev, we've really exceeded all of our benchmarks. So if you look at this, our sales rates are exceeding, our trial and repeat rates are great. We're really working on that repeat sale. Is that something important to you in your store?
Absolutely.
Do all of these sound? Sales benchmarks exceeding, Rev rates incredibly exceeding. Does that
This
sound?
would be my concern, would be that I'm just going to take my frozen sales and transfer them to the Rev.
Right, so we'll really focus on making sure we don't take away from those frozen sales. How we're going to do that is our planogram. They're not near frozen foods, so people are going to see them either before or after and grab both.
Okay.
We don't want to take a source. We really have decided to focus on a new category.
Okay.
So I know this number is a little daunting sometimes, but I feel like with the way we're going to set it up in your store, this won't be an issue.
Okay.
Does that kind of address and
Yep.
put your mind at ease a little?
It does.
So I want to go over our promotional plan. You are a 53 chain store, but now we have a $30 million marketing plan behind one product in your store. Does that sound exciting and like something really great to come into your store?
It does.
So what we're doing is we have TV commercials running, we have print ads running, we have a coupon campaign, and then we've done different things like in-store sampling. We have buzz agents, which Rev is a really big mom product. So we have moms across the United States that are blogging about it. So in every state it's a little different. You can Google Hormel Rev testimonials, and actually these blogs will come up and you'll get to see what other soccer moms are saying and other dance moms are saying about throwing Rev into their kids' bags for after school or as part of their lunch. And it's been a really great way for Rev to get its name out there. Have you ever seen anything like this before?
Sure.
So
Pretty long list of marketing campaigns.
yes, we're really focused on getting this product out and becoming a high demand.
Okay.
So what we've done is we've hit all of these because we want to make sure we hit every market. We're focusing on the teens, but we want to make sure that people who are buying them want to get them for their children.
Okay.
So I know you said that getting teens into your store was a problem, but how we're marketing, teens are going to ask their parents to get them this product. Does that kind of address the teen concern?
Mm-hmm.
So I just want to show you a little bit of our ads. So these are a couple of our print ads. So we're really focusing on, hungry doesn't need an audience. Let's pass on the energy. So we're focusing on the 14 grams of protein minimum that each Rev Wrap has and the healthy and convenience trend that we've seen in stores. Do these sound like something that would fit in with your demographic?
Mm-hmm. Well, the demographic I want to reach.
And then we're also doing a very big couponing campaign. What is your experience with coupons?
We're kind of a hit or miss coupon store. Certainly we don't have a weekly ad, so we don't do in-house coupons, so it's really just up to the consumers and what they bring in from the newspaper and stuff like that.
Okay, so you guys don't do in-house coupons, but you've experienced people using coupons from the newspaper.
Manufacturer coupons, yes.
Okay, so what we do is we have these coupons online and they're run in newspapers and magazines. So your consumers are going to see these, and we're really focusing on this 3 for $5 promotion right now. So once these consumers see these, that's where we're seeing the variety come into play. So we want to get these consumers to have coupons so they want to keep pulling them off the shelf. And once they taste them and like them and realize the convenience factor is there, they're going to come back for more.
What's the normal price point on a Rev Wrap?
Our suggested retail price is $2.28.
Okay.
So we'll go over value, but you have a good margin on this product, and we're really focusing on getting this variety so we can have the consumers continue to consume this product.
Okay.
And as we talked about, you really wanted to go over our planogram. So what we're looking at is 2 Rev fit in 1 Lunchable slot. So when we ship you the boxes, it comes in a box with 2 forward-facing boxes of 6. So all you have to do is pull it out of the box and slide it in. So we're really focusing on not taking up a lot of space, but having that variety that's going to catch the eyes of other people.
So do you want me to take out Lunchables and put in Rev?
What we're looking at is we're going to take out a few Lunchables because they fit in the Lunchable set, but we're looking at that the variety plays off of each other. So moms that have a 13-year-old and an 8-year-old are going to buy both. So we're seeing sales increase because of this variety.
Okay.
So does this seem like a feasible planogram
And
for
you'll
your
do
store?
the planograms?
Yes.
You'll create them and
yes, for every
get them to the store?
we will get a planogram into your store.
Okay.
Is there any other thing that you require on planogram? Okay, so we will make sure we get a planogram into each of your stores, and that we have a way to set up so the variety really plays off of each other. We've seen that the colors of the Rev really draw people in, and because it's a new, innovative product, we've seen it just fly off the shelves.
Good.
And I know we talked about repeat sales a little, so I just want to kind of talk about how Rev is seeing at our least popular variety a 20% repeat sale. Have you seen a product come off the shelves like this?
I would assume that some of the Lunchable has a lot of repeat customers as well.
Okay, and like we said, we're graduating for the teens. So with this 20%, we've seen, and this is just in test markets. So once we have this demand out there, we've been seeing larger numbers.
Okay.
So with a minimum of 20%, we're really seeing these varieties play off of each other. And what we're looking at is great products that people want. The demand is there, the people want them, and they continue to get them. Does this sound like an exciting product that fits your innovative and convenience of what you're looking for to get into your store?
Yes.
Is there anything else you'd like me to cover today?
Well, I think we should probably talk about funds and slotting fees and cost of goods and stuff like that.
Of course. So I just want to show you that we have the testimonials. People want these products. So people are saying I want the opportunity to try them.
That was my assistant. I'm going to have to go in 5 minutes.
Okay, we'll make sure we wrap this up.
Okay.
So what we're looking at is a variety value. So with your 53 stores, with a conservative estimate of 1 case of each variety per week, we're looking at a gross profit annualized over 50 weeks per year of $239,000. We would love to be able to get 2 cases per week into your store to double this to $478,000.
It's a pretty nice profit.
And what we're seeing is this is a very conservative estimate right here. We're seeing the rev wraps come off a lot quicker than 1 case per week, so that's why I'd really love to start with 2 cases per week to get it on the shelf and then monitor from there to see where we need to order after this first set of ordering.
Okay.
So I know you talked about some funds. We are ready to offer $15,000 to get all 8 products into your store because we have the marketing campaign behind it and we will be running all of the coupons. I feel like this is a really great opportunity for Fast and Fresh.
What is the $15,000 for?
I know you have the introductory allowance, so we want to give you the funds to get them on your shelf.
The slotting?
Yes.
What are you paying for the slotting fees?
So that's what we want to offer you, the $15,000 for all 8.
Okay.
And then we'd love to work with you side by side. We're offering the planograms for all 53 stores, and then we have that $30 million marketing campaign.
We typically get $4,500 to $5,000 for slotting fees, and so if I take all 8, that's under $2,000 for slotting fees.
Okay, well what if we kind of bump it up to about $3,000 per, so that's $24,000 total. So because we have this $30 million marketing plan, I know I'm going to make you a profit. I know this rev wrap is going to make you a great profit. This is a conservative estimate, and we're really looking at doubling or even tripling this.
What about sampling and demos?
We have a great sampling program that's part of our $30 million campaign. So we can set up a 4-week sampling plan of what we've done in some of our other stores, and we provide all of the sampling. So we'll send in the people to do the sampling, and we cover cost of sampling. So we will do a 4-week campaign.
So how many cases would I be getting for the sampling program?
Once we set that up, what we do is we do 3 cases of each flavor for sampling so people can have them. So we're going to really focus on getting each variety into the sampler's mouth.
Well, if we can do the sampling and do the 8 varieties at, was it $3,500?
We would like to do $3,000.
$3,000. Can we do $3,500?
We can bump up to $3,500 if you're very comfortable with that number.
And then some sampling and all 8 varieties.
Right.
Okay.
So you're good with $3,500 for all 8?
Mm-hmm.
All right, and we want to get this in your store within 2 weeks, so we'd like to ship next week. Does that work for you?
It does if we get those planograms done.
All right, so we'll work on getting the planograms to you in the next 4 business days and then get that shipped on Monday.
Okay.
So we'll get this to you. We'll ship this on the 4th and make sure we get it to you so you have your planograms and have it in your store.
Okay.
And we'll make sure we get the sampling campaign with those planograms sent to you. All right, so we're doing $3,500 per. And if I could just get you to sign here. All right, and I wanted to leave you with a coupon so you could try our Rev Wrap. I don't know if you've had a couple yet, but we just wanted to leave this with you so you could at least try one since it's coming into your store.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
So it's been a pleasure talking to you today. I look forward
You
to
as well,
working with
Kelsey.
you and keeping this product on your shelves.
I appreciate it. Thanks for coming in.